actors worked in theater at all? Anybody? Okay, so you know that flats are essentially canvas stretched across wooden frames, painted with paint, which in this point in time they had no kind of other paint than oil-based paint. So almost immediately, the flames started crawling throughout all of the scenery and filling the upper places with smoke. A couple of the stagehands said, well, we really have to be careful of the smoke. So they started opening up the vents at the top of all of the building here to let out all that smoke. It was a good idea for them. You know, they're like, oh, now it's clearing out. This is great. And the guy in the back who was pressing the button, I know where you know where this is going. Are you a fireman, sir? No? All right. Kept on pressing that button, realized that they needed to go and get the actual fire department. So he burst out of the backstage doors, throwing them open wide, and turning the whole place into basically a flue. A gigantic fireball proceeded to roll out from the stage into the audience, almost killing the entire first 4 rows. They eventually had to pry the dead hands of people off of their seats that were still sitting there. Up in the upper balconies, things were much worse. They saw all this smoke. They were trying to get out for some time now, but they're slamming at the doors, trying to open them. They're all chained shut. Then one of the people upstairs finds one of these fire escapes out by the side. Opens the door, all the smoke starts rolling out, and she steps out thinking that she's going to be stepping onto a fire escape. Nothing underneath her. She falls to her death. And unfortunately, because there was so much smoke, nobody could see. And so they proceeded to fall over. 127 people fell to their deaths right over here into this alley. First reason why we call it Death Alley. You might be saying, why didn't they just run out the front doors? Well, you may notice that all theater doors nowadays open outwards. These ones open inwards. So when the people who were running out from the fireball that was expanding hit those front doors, the people behind them hit them, and again and again and again. The fire department, when they finally were able to cut down the doors, found people stacked 8 high. 644 people died from 2nd, 3rd degree burns, smoke inhalation. The fire lasted 15 minutes. Once the fire department got here, they put it out lickety-split. And yet, 644 people died.